We're watching Ainsley in the Caribbean.
We're starting to watch.
Yeah.
I just wanted to film the beautiful sunrise. Look.
Sunrose.
Sorry, the wind is a bit dirty.
Glory sunrose.
And it's the morning after the storm. So, I'm not sure if you've seen that on the Hightrees. Hey, but why is it starting now?
In Grenada. Oh, wow. So why do they call it the Spice Island?
Well, they call us the Spice Island because of the cinnamon, which is one, our nutmeg.
Look at
our
that.
nutmeg, we have a combination of the clove also. And we have ginger.
That's also what you have in Indonesia, Malaysia.
Said to me one day, when we're coming off the ships,
Yeah.
and we get that aroma of the Grenada, that is what we love.
You know it, absolutely.
We like to have a smell of the cinnamon.
It would be nice to cook there with all the spices.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
Bring the chairs outside because it's sunny outside and we're going to eat breakfast. And it's the day after the storm. And we'll show you in a little while what the fire department
Did? Oh, you mean with the roof? Oh yeah, let's do a flashback in a little while. But they are setting up the table here. Yoo! See, sunshine after the storm. That's also a saying, eh? So, and you slept in the living room?
Yes.
And the clock. I can show you the clock. How long will we still be here? Because we really need a house for permanent. Doesn't have to be in Holland, but we really need a house so we can really look at that, orchestra our life. With is it going well, Ev?
Yeah.
Why do you do three at the same time? I will bring one also, two. You bring one. Very well. Careful. Don't trip. Yeah. Here, Barry, you take this one. Yeah. My cold coffee. So, who had a good sleep?
I did.
Yeah. Hey, bring it outside.
Fire truck went on and they took off the thing with the spin.
Yeah, I heard you vlogged it. So let's do a flashback right now.
It's really late what we woke up and it's dark. Down the thingy. Finally. Oh, we're going. There's some on there. I'm gonna take that off. They're almost there. No, I can't. The pizza. Can't see it.
There's someone on there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hello, midnight. Yeah, go outside. Go outside as well. Oh, come. Uh-oh. Hey. Yeah. Come, midnight. Come. Oh. Yeah, here, go. Son. You will get candy outside then, okay? Oh, she had candy already.
Slam dunk, are you ready to make me? Anyone else feel like a liar?
And this is where the kids slept, here and there. And like they were saying, the roof is already fixed. Oh, that whole lead thing, that one here is all gone. But it was ridiculous that they kept 2 fire trucks here. They probably had nothing else of a, how do you call it? Call. That's why they had time for that. Good morning.
Ryan is listening
No!
to Austin Powers.
Austin Powers.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
I just want to show you what it was from.
Hey, be careful. Hey, don't all walk there, and not in one place. Not sure if you.
This morning, I think Midnight just wanted to go outside for the candy because she was sitting in front of the door and I let her out. And she sat outside for 3 seconds. It was sunny, so usually she would stay outside. But then she went right back inside and she was waiting for me to give her candy. And I gave her candy, and a few seconds later she
So
went outside
what is the
again.
deal with her?
She knows when she goes outside she gets candy. I think she wanted some energizing candy before she really stayed outside, so she went outside for a few seconds, got candy, and went back outside.
All right, now the storm, guys.
The storm has
Subsided.
This was the most we were in the most
It was fun.
tame
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, it's lame here.
in the storm.
Lame yellow zone.
That's why all the firemen collected here just for that sort of thing, because they had nothing else to do anyway.
Yeah.
Can I have the butter, please?
I think they would have a coffee at
They
the
also
cafe.
want some how do you call it, sensation. But that's the only sensation they got.
Where's the butter?
Where's the butter? Look at this, they have a special butter. It's a Polish
Ja,
butter.
daar, ja.
I bought it from the Polish supermarket. And
Ja, dan niet.
I made sure that it's for bread. So I asked the guy, the ladies, I don't know if they speak Dutch, but the guy in the counter, I know he spoke Dutch to other customers. So I asked him, is it for bread? He said, yes.
So, has anyone something to share about the future, wishes or dreams or worries that you could share with us? We would love to hear that. I would love to hear your thoughts. What was that going on? Hey! God, my cover flew away. And what was the other one? The cover from the butter. The echt tower. Yoo-hoo! Anybody something to share? Have you ever filmed the houses here at the back? Small parking place here. That's for our house. We have a car, we have to park it there. And this house is empty. People just left from a country with AL, not sure. I didn't check it out yet. Let me Google it right now. This is where they came from.
Also really fun that it just here we can also do guitar and piano lessons.
What do you mean here?
I don't know really. For the moment we have the resources. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we don't know what's going to come, we can enjoy what we have now and just, don't worry too much, but just really enjoy what we have today.
So
Enjoy your bread.
yeah, and Rodney was also like, sometimes Rodney shares about his not really wishes, dreams. It's just like
Gyms?
dreams. It would
Dreams?
be nice to maybe live somewhere in the Caribbean, and I was not really like interested in it. But this morning we were watching Ainsley cooking
Oh, we filmed a little bit about that.
in the Caribbean, and it was like interesting. I mean, it's very different. That's why I was like thinking, what's the mentality of the people? we have experienced, yeah, different mentalities already. Not many yet, but I think we can handle even living in such places.
Yeah, I
Very
really.
beautiful there. Oh, what a color!
I was talking with a friend of mine on the phone, Jan, and he rightfully said, "You guys are not just Dutch. You're not just Filipinos. You are world citizens." And it's true, because we've lived in so many different countries, traveling many different countries. Not really many, but for other people it's maybe many. But then again, also like guitar, piano lessons, we should have taken the chance. Well, in the mountains, it's a bit difficult. We have to always try to find a place.
But it's always like it's quite expensive in those countries.
Yeah, why?
It's a luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
here
true.
it's just a normal thing. The kids need to go to actually.
For them it's
music school.
education.
They need to go to a sports, but there it's a luxury. It's extracurricular. It's for almost like rich people. I didn't go to a music school, even though we have money. I didn't go to a sports.
And at that time, I was like, Honey plays very well, and also Tata,
Yeah.
your sisters. But at that time, you didn't have YouTube to really learn.
Yeah.
Don't you love spicy food, or just like food with flavor? In Holland, we eat a lot of cheese, but especially Moriah, Vivien, and me love to put some chili paste, sambal. There's no logo here because it's a different pot. And yeah, the thing is, you know, when you're in certain situations or certain geographical locations, every location has its benefits and his, well, maybe even advantages and disadvantages. And but the thing is, you have to make the most of every situation. And here, for example, we could easily heard about. I was googling about guitar lessons, and I heard, hey, he's a nephew from a very well-known artist here in Holland. Hills de Lange.
He was on the Eurovision Song Contest.
Yeah.
And he got second place.
So second place, yeah. And then the guitar, the piano pianist, the pianist is a student from our guitar man, and he was in the Voice of Holland. So it's really like we have to take this chance right now to get some guitar and music lessons, and for them to develop this skill. And I really hope that all 6 of them, and even actually I hope all 8 of us, we get a chance to develop. But the thing is, if you get the basics, then just continue. But if you don't have a chance for music lessons, what I've seen also with Moriah, and I'm sure I can do that, we just need to take the time for that. YouTube gives you so many possibilities. But then also, for example, when you're in Asia, you have different opportunities, and the guitar and piano lessons shouldn't be restricted for us only being in Holland, that we can only do it here. When we would live in another part of Europe, you just have to believe, and sometimes you have to just look, hey, if I would live in this certain village or this town, do I have the possibilities to develop myself? And that's what I find very important. Apart from following the calling on your life, following what God has asked you to do, it's also very good to not just pray, because so many people pray, should I do this, should I do that, and then they pray. Well, you can also simply get the information, Google about certain things, and then for example, if you have a calling, for example, for music, but you will move to a mountain village where there is no opportunity at all except for YouTube, but you need a teacher, then you don't have to pray if you should move there, unless God really, you can pray and be open-minded. But the thing is, the information you can gather from people and from the internet will also already enable you to make more specific decisions, like a funnel. That like if you pray, but if you have the information, what are you doing, Vivien? When you have the information, then the possibilities will narrow down to maybe like 1 or 2 or 3 options. And so instead of just praying, I always really believe in praying. Then maybe come a bit closer. I really always believe in praying and working. And working also means gathering the information that you need to make the decisions for the future. And we do that. And so maybe you don't always see that and think, well, why are they living this? Well, first of all, we want to follow God when He leads. And we really I felt led to go to Malaysia many years ago. Before that, Paris, and even in Spain, I've been for a while. And then I met Vivien. Vivien had the calling to travel the world and to really minister to other people in other countries. She met me and all these things. So no, these decisions, it's like one decision after the other, one event after the other that has led us. But the thing is, if you just pray, you just, well, unless really God tells you, sit down and just pray. But if God doesn't tell you, hey, don't use the internet, don't ask people, then just simply do. Well, it's a very strange thing, because God is actually a God who works not just in mysterious ways, most of the time in logical ways. Really, and God wants us to work within a family. The church actually is not the building. The church is the family of God. And when you work within the family of God, then, for example, if Sammy would not be my son, but he would just be my Christian neighbor, then maybe God will speak through him. So I do believe in accountability. I do believe in involving other people in our lives, but do also be careful, because some people might mislead you out of their own strong personal desires for your life. And it can be a friend, it can be a leader, it can be family, right? Yeah. What are you saying, Emil?
They can also be influenced by their beliefs. So you have to take everything, if you think about it, as
Pray, take into consideration.
and also unless it's very clearly wrong that God tells you not to do it, you can go ahead.
What about you, More? The rest is flown away already.
Yeah.
Where's your faith in this? Where's your faith in this, or your belief, or your feeling?
That God always has what's best for you, so you shouldn't worry.
What's the song that we always sing, Abby? Gods weg is de beste, altijd. Gods weg. God's way is the best. Wherever He will lead. So the song says, God's way is the best. Wherever He leads, obey His voice. Gods gehoorzaam zijn roepstem. Pick up your cross and follow Him. God's way is the best for you always. Yes? Alright. Anything still to add it? To add to this?
Keep watching and enjoy the rest of your day.